Here they are. Ready, Nickleo?
When peacocks threaten their foes, they recover health.
Jeez, what a pain.
You gotta give them physical ailments. Figure out why.
The ruins are calling me.
I'm done muted. You know, I told myself I wasn't gonna start with any stuff. I thought I wasn't. Guess what? I did. I thought you guys could hear me the entire time. Also, my controller's giving me. I was saying, if you wondering where I was. I was doing upstairs and all that stuff. Just been hiding stuff like a month now. So let's get a little smaller. Or yeah, the Locko can sit here, I guess. I won't go behind it. Fix this. This thing gonna behave itself now. How do I? No, not you. There we go. I could do without being Lila, or Deso, or any of the others. Already min-max array off screen. And the controller's busted again. It just had to fall before stream started. Peak. I actually could learn the game with the freaking key.
Multiple currents. Friendly enemy. Ready? How's this? Freezing strike. How is that throw? Right.
End of the line. Ready?
This is on the fritz now too. Yeah, today is not a great day. Today isn't a great day at all. I think my audio interface is going. I never had this much at once. I'm not lying to you. Anyway. Yeah, freaking kill me, man. I got lots of aux cables in the house. Like one too many. Like last time I did audit for my grandfather's music studio, I don't know. 200? Uh, I've been doing alright. I even did, hold on. Let's change room for a second. See you? What do you mean by see you? Are you John Cena? Also, let's turn off the tits overlay. I wasn't expecting scuff today. And right now that the controller's sitting placid on the bed, it's fine. I bet the moment I pick it up, it's gonna stop working. First it started off muted. When I thought I turned the mic back on, said hello to everybody. I didn't realize till like 7, 8, 9 minutes in. And now my audio interface just might be going. And as for how I've been doing, so I took your suggestion you said a while ago. You said you wanted to hear more about, not about Emma's current, more about her parents' past. So I've been writing about that. Made it all the way up to chapter 4. I think the start's not so bad. A little rushed here and there. That's what I did for some of October. Can even send you the first chapter if you want. Hear about it? No, but you can read it. Oh no, I'll probably post a link. Or just send you guys PDFs. I don't want it circulating around too much. I don't know. I'm gonna go flip a coin. Either I keep trying to play with the busted up controller I'm gonna open up after stream's done. See if I can fix it. Or your D2F. What does that mean? What was I saying again? My ADHD's bad. But yeah. Heck, even before stream started, I couldn't find one of my earbuds on my freaking earphones. I don't know where the frick that disappeared off to. I swear bad luck's been following me forever now. Owie wowie. Hence all the bruises on my face. I mean, the accidents that occurred because I walked into a door. Haha, haha. It's been one of those 5 years. Not great at all. I wish. Then I could blow up. And act like I don't know nobody. But, that's not happening. Not right now. I really don't have anything in mind to draw, and heck, if anything, I would swap out for Emma in this case. No, no. Out of everybody in the family, she hasn't streamed at all this month. Hee hee, Scuff. I guess Ezrin could also finish up that Yu-Gi-Oh! That doesn't require a whole bunch of button pressing on a controller, just A and B and up and down. Because she's at the very tail end of, what's it called? Yu-Gi-Oh! Seraph of Destruction. Or a Sheaf of Destruction, whatever. I just don't know anymore, man. I had a thing planned for today, and now it's gone. Yep, moment I pick up the controller, it goes poof. Yeah. That is a very, very good question. Close the door and call the cops. Although technically I have higher authority than the cops, right? Haha, dragon, haha. Yeah, screw it. What am I gonna do? Alright, I'm gonna put down the controller. She's dead. I'm gonna close this out. Yep. I guess I'm adding repairing a controller to today's to-do list instead of writing the rest of chapter 4 to 5. As I'm at the very tail end of 4 at this point. And I guess I could just send off those files, I guess. Since you guys seem interested, and I mean, solid, you asked for it. Solid Wings and Zeke. Solid first, since he asked. Nani? Right, melodic. Do I look like a dragon from Game of Thrones? I wouldn't eat a sheep. There, you get these. Oh, thanks for the resub, Virtue. Much appreciated, mate. Hi, Virtue. Having technical issues at the moment. Controller fell right before stream started and now it's not working. Not great. I was also muted when I started stream, even though I plugged in my microphone. I was like, oh yeah, everything's fine. I'm not sure if I do. But I'm going to try. I'm probably gonna switch over to art. I don't know. True, true, very true. Okay. I think I'll do an art stream. Although I literally don't have anything in mind. I guess I could improve my shading skills, I don't know. Just something to fill an hour. Like I said, it's gonna be a short stream. I haven't mastered the art of doing cities, so it'd probably just be nature backgrounds again. That was literally like the last art stream. There goes all the sound. Let's switch on this thing. Where is... Or I could do a rerun karaoke. I don't know. I haven't turned on MS software in months now. It's probably busted by now with all the updates. Let's turn this on for the time being. Is it gonna play? No, it's not. Let's put this on instead. Also, why isn't this capturing? I'm glad you like it. Not how I was expecting the day to go. I'm gonna go change the info now. Heavy presence is red. Heavy presence of bad luck. Controller fell. There. Annoying. No, there was Nonoa. That's gone now. Also, I guess that one guy that got ran out of town. Well, out of the capital, not town. So yes, we do, or did. What are we doing now? Right, change the category to art. Should have been changed. Done. I don't know what we're doing. Is there anything in here that I haven't finished that I wanted to finish for months now? Clip files. Ow. You can't see it because the overlay is turned off and I don't know where that is. Wowie, wowie, my neck hurts. What is it that I want to turn on since that overlay is off? It would be right around here. You know, this is what OBS is missing, like a search for your sources button or whatever. A search bar for your sources. Because they got so many in here. Fishing bait, frames. Logo that I never really bother using. Throw stuff. Hi, Emma. Ow. Well, tits are back on now. You need to move that singular button that it triggers off that, though. Q, what am I working on? This is already done. What am I working on, man? Am I just gonna do this by scratch? From scratch? If that overlay made a sound, I didn't hear it, by the way, solid. More scuff. Yeah, I've given up, honestly. Even forgot to turn this on. But anyway. Could work on this, maybe, I don't know. I could make one, however, teehee, haha, lazy. And I've got a bunch of other things on my headspace. Also, I'm blocking the view, ain't I? Evil never sleeps, and so do I nowadays. Like, you'd get more morning streams if I wasn't up till 5 AM most days. I don't know, man. I guess I could look back on my script, right? And touch this up. Because I am gonna need to work on it, every last bit of it. Better. Yeah, what I was saying again, might just work on all this nonsense, I don't know. Right, I never sent off the other part of the thing I was writing. Zeke said he wanted a copy, so I'll send him a copy. Hear the opinion, I don't know. Seems like he wants to hear it. Or read it. Oh no. Well, courting gold is a problem, huh? Yeah. I'm really at a loss as to what to work on. Yes, I could splatter in a new logo. Because yes, I could work on more backgrounds, but I don't even know where to start with my script. Did I say logo? I meant new profile picture. Right? Which was just lazily kerplunked together, honestly. Nah. I'll go look at my script. Although I have no clue where I'm gonna start. Google Docs. Oh, so where is... I gotta go into Discord from here. Otherwise my Discord's gonna show on stream. I've become way more private about that now. Switch over to this account. I believe this was the last time. Here's your copy. Almost said the U word. I mean Y word. Where is it? Oh. Come on. Nani? One second. 1 second. It was nothing, by the way. And this thing froze up again. I can swear. I'm gonna put this way over here. Honestly, I might just buy a new audio interface. It's gonna run me $100. Either that or open up this and hope I'm not horrified what I find inside. Because last time it was a magnet stuck to the back, but I've been noticing ants crawling around the place. Because those jerks keep putting their garbage up against my wall and there's a crack in my wall. So not fun. Is it good now? So it's a cable for sure. Yeah. I know. We're working on it. It's just working on a 3D model thing that's taking forever. In fact, I've outsourced it, but the person hasn't gotten back to me yet. Once that's off my mind, I can focus on making a new model. Oh wow, I didn't even hear what I said properly. You don't want to know. Too long. I don't want to point fingers at myself and say, I don't know. 365 plus 2. Or in this case, 365 plus, don't, come on. Why is this scuff, man?
Mauler cheered. X50. Here, have some itty titty bitties towards the cause.
Thanks, Morlo. I really appreciate it, mate. Every last bit counts because oh boy. Also, why didn't that trigger off the... Why didn't it trigger off this? Also, I'm gonna have to resize the captions. I swear, I don't stream for like a whole week and everything stops working. It's in chaos. It's broken. Everything is connecting and disconnected repeatedly. These cobwebs seem a little more mean than you'd think. Because right now I'm looking at the screen and it... You know the constant disconnects on you don't want to be hearing and seeing? I'm seeing all of that. This can come out shoulder. Which honestly, now I think about it, I could have just Bluetoothed the connection to the device, laptop, PC, whatever. But oh well. Yeah, Sledgehammer sounds about right. Yeah. This wasn't finished, so I think I'm gonna finish it. I think the track boss would appreciate it, right? Or would you prefer nature background? Because I did get a whole bunch of new nature brushes I wanted to try. I don't know, something about nature just feels good. Also, I really should pull up that script, huh? So I at least know what I'm working with. Still annoyed. Oh, so this has just been going off and around in circles. Go away. There you go. Better. Actually, I just had an idea. We were gonna play Tales of Hysteria, right? Could draw a chibi version of one of them, I don't know. Nah. At this point, it's just a Zatsudon stream. Because I legitimately don't know what to do. I'm gonna borrow some of these brightly colored scenes though from my own thing. So do I have... Sorry. Wait, are you seeing my browser? Hold the phone. You are? That's not good. I'll make readjustments. What was it again? Control Alt? Shift Alt? Better. What? That's not what he said. Anyway. Where's my script? Put this back over here. Google Drive. My script is stuck underneath all these different drafts of the first chapter I was writing like since October. I'm just gonna make a copy of this and where in the script am I gonna start now? I don't feel like doing the transitions. I could do the breakfast table. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Whatever is simplest, honestly. Can I borrow this? Unless whatever is temporary ain't good enough. Not what I was expecting yet. Is there a different model in here in the presets? No. No, stop. We'll fix that later. I want to say this one doesn't require the tablet. Ah, my perspective, no. Can I lock this layer? Good. Honestly, this table would fit for something more later down the line. I also really wish I had a third monitor. Anyway. It's going to be a long, long table with a bunch of food on it, but I can't extend. A triple monitor would be so helpful. Way less scuff at that point for sure. Well, honestly, what I really want is an entirely different lifestyle with no crazy people around me. Too bad you can't get that anywhere. Anyway. 1920. One of them is just literally a TV. Because I don't really watch TV, so it's like, you know what? Whoops. I swear, I turn off the Sorry. I spacked myself really hard, and I caught a mosquito. This is exactly how I woke up this morning too. Oh my gosh. At this point, I'm going to turn on the fan. Not that. I need it to extend out like this. If it was Emma, I could turn on the fan with no problem. Because it filters out properly with her microphone. The wife's upset with me still. Tee hee ha ha, wife in quotations. Am I gonna be able to do that? I also need to test this too, don't I? I need to put food down on the table. Do I have a 3D plate at the very least? I do. Actually, is this a whole dining set room? Hold the phone. This will work better. Let's lock the perspective for a second. Yes, this sort of works. It could be longer. Not for the scene that I have in my head, but this works? Question mark. Let's have the right perspective. I'm gonna have to do something about these tables and chairs, though. In fact, maybe I should be using vector lines for all of this stuff. Easier to adjust on the fly. Yeah. We can dump the old table I was gonna use. Or leave it here for future use, because it might go for something else I have planned down the line. Yeah, I'll leave it. That said, Toma was, though. More like the wife. Or, sorry, the demon in my life. And I swear she's gone back to acting like the same girl that found me in the woods. Not great. Actually, where's my... Come here. We'll be needing the tablet for some of this. How have I been anyway? It's been a while. Well, it's been a while. Terrible. Especially today. I tried to stream Tales of Systeria. My controller fell. I ended up muted when I started stream. When my controller fell, it went on the fritz. And now here we are. After stream's done, I'm opening up the controller and see if I can fix it. Either that or I have to wait until Saturday when the place that's normally open is open. Yeah. This doesn't feel like what I want. This feels like all at once, instantaneously. Right, the tablet drivers aren't on. It's been a hot minute since I updated it too. Yeah, did make a couple mistakes. I'm still correcting here and there. Where you been, by the way, Swolecat? I think I'll use the rock for this. I know that feel. Things that, well, here have been chewing me up too. I hope it gets better for you, mate. Which reminds me, I need to message Monkey back. I think I opened the message, went to sleep, and didn't reply again. God damn it. Find the tablet right now. He's alright too. Something like that. Yes, sure. Although I'm not the one that has it in their model. Funny enough, Emma has it. I don't. Oh, never. Oh, do you like a peek at chapter 2? By the way, fool. Can I move these tables and chairs? That'd be so good for me right now. Turn this off. No, there's not a version without the chairs. Just gonna have to work my way around that. No, you can't see the menu that's coming up, but I can. I'm saying do something about this lighting. Object display list. Ambient light. Better. You see that side of the room better now. Let's try this again. Coffee. Copy of the original. And that's about the right spot. Oh, just off the asset store from Clip Studio page. Just working on some background stuff for a project I had planned in October. But the project backburnered. So many things happened in October. Not basically for this, if this is still good. Got a whole bunch of people gathered. Unfortunately, burnout and other things. Honestly, it only exists next week. Also, I was watching the show with Ben said the other day, and I recognized one of the assets they used for the maps. You know, I'm convinced the ants got it. I'm about to bleach my whole floor. Gonna add that to the agenda. Can you hear me now? Yes, no, maybe so. Because I'm convinced it's either cold air damage or insect damage because of all the ants that have been coming into my room and they're attracted to electrical signatures. I better not be horrified when I open up the audio interface and the controller. Well, the controller much less, the audio interface much more. Anyway. Ooh, how far did I go? See, this probably dips down if I make a copy. Can I... Eh? I have a ridiculous amount gathered up over the last... When did I start? 2016 to now? Like 9 years? Because if I see something that'll help me, like, cut down time, guess what I'm doing? Getting it. But anyway. Could this be longer? Yeah. Yes, because I'm basically a one-man army at this point. I'm not hiring people. Not to say I'm gonna be on the same level as that one guy that literally made his own anime movies. Sure, it takes him 2 years at a time, maybe 2 years to half a year. But at least it gets done. Though I think eventually he got so big and good that he could hire a team. Ah, dang it. I don't know where this connects off over here. Wait. In fact, this dips down. And this is where it sort of cuts off. So technically, I'm wrong. Cutting pasting was not the move. Nope, it lines up into a point here. But this is the edge. Man, I have so many inside scenes that I have not touched up. I suppose I found my kryptonite. Excuse me? Indoor scene, because I'd prefer to just go quick and dirty with an outdoor scene. Nature doesn't have to be organized and make too much sense, you know? Indoors though, regular shapes, pillars, etc. That has to make sense. There's an order to everything. Hey, Vampire Oni-chan. How's it going? Close enough. Also, I need to close out some of these things. Also, my bot's turned off. Aside from chaos, doing my best. Because controller fell before stream started, and I had something else. Case, could you give our 2-inch tall friend a shout out for me, please? My bot was off. Oh my god. Thank you. Okay, so where did I put those textures? Last time I couldn't find them worth anything. But now I have them. Since it's just gonna be sitting there still the whole time, I don't have to worry about doing anything fancy. I just have to make it look presentable. But I do need a wood. Where's the last thing I worked on that had wood in it? Like furnished wood, not wood. Although I could. You know that thing I asked you to voice for a while back? Yeah. Life has been busy, so I haven't had a chance to work on anything. Is it not here? I really gotta stop, like, cheaping out and doing 3D. Should get back to 2D. Yeah, I need to start working on a whole bunch of new models too. No, that's for a different project. Screw it, I'll use the texture colors from this at least. And say it makes good furnishing, I'll select this one. Put it over here. I know you can't see where I'm putting it, but I'm putting something over here to the side. That ought to do it. And now... Wait, did I... It's fine. Where'd it go? Is this it? No, this is all hair. Oh, come on. I thought I made sure I'd never have to look for it again. Effects. Or did I do the smart thing and actually label it off wood brush this time, so even if I lost it, I'd be able to find it back right away? It'd be under artificial, right? Metal cords, steel bars, shrimps, lights, tech. Yeah, I can't find it. It's probably over here. All I just gotta do is type in wood. Textures. Aha. I knew I wouldn't let myself down. But honestly, I'm gonna start keeping it over here. Where is it? I'll put it here under scales for no good reason. In fact, it's right here. With the scales. Being like, I know you, future me. You'll look right in here. Okay. Let's get some of this and some of this. Lock the layer below. Smaller. I mean, would it be swifter if I just grabbed the whole tree and slid it across here? Maybe. But where's the fun in that? I'm gonna do this though. Hold shift. Click here. Go all the way to the other end of the table and hold shift. And then do it again. Hold here. Go back this way. Also, I think the music finally stopped. Hold shift. Oh, it's 2 p.m. already? I've barely done anything. Yeah, I'm gonna go get other music to play over this. Since Emma's not here, I could just go into a Chrome browser, maybe. And capture the audio from that. Nah. Don't need you guys hearing who I'm watching. Where is this browser? Okay, it's on, but I can't hear a word. No, actually what happened is that my earphones came clean out. My bad. I'll leave this browser open though. It's not gonna cause any lag. No, I leaned too far back and the earphones unplugged from the jack. Today is not my day, man. I give up. It can have whatever the heck it wants. I give up. Anyway. I also need to erase this edge. Go back. Would it be more red or wood? I guess I don't know how the tungstens live, huh? Or at least the fake ones. Good thing I've been writing about the real ones at least. No. Smaller. Soft airbrush. Not that. I want the one that blurs. Too strong. It's gonna take way too long if I do it this way, huh? Dim this. Back blur the whole ding dang thing. Because I can't find the piece of artwork I did with the original table that I had for the house. It'd be good to have picked out the colors from that. This one, I think I'm just gonna cheat. We get all the way down here. I was saying to myself a second ago, how does a table like this work again? And I was like, where are the supports? Because obviously if you didn't have like multiple, it would split down the middle by the time you put a lot of weight on it. Toma's crazy. Exactly. Also, testing out a little tree wood theory. Where are my brushes? Nope. Will that have looked more natural on the side? Quick check. Not really. It still needs a whole bunch of lighting. Alright, I do need to keep track of time though. Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes. When that bell goes off, guess what I'm doing? Yes, I have Siri. Siri bot, that is. Oh, it comes with that? I had no clue. Learn something every day. I only know about the joke side of it. Ah, I see. So it just sends a message in chat when it's done, right? It doesn't just shut down my stream for me. And then there was this that I wanted to test really quick. Huh. I don't see my regular tree trunks that I made a while back. Wow, so informative. Yeah. Too big. Yeah, I can't cut corners like this. It only makes a nastier looking mess. Maybe if I was doing something for Halloween. Well, maybe if I do this with it. Or are you? Might even animate this part by the time I come back on stream. I don't know. Though I have a whole bunch of writing to do now. Good way to just escape from real world for a little bit. I think my literary skills have improved at the very least. Go back and rewrite some old stuff that I wrote down that wasn't very dynamic. Got this nasty little bloodsucker that's flying around my room. It's not fun having him here. I think I already have enough problems without me setting my room on fire. I opened the door this morning and like 3 of them flew in. But anyway. Yeah, sure, it can be part of this. All right, a nice Where is it? Next time you come back, you're getting electrocuted. Is this it? It's freezing. Yeah, I was watching Mushoku Tensei the other day, right? And I looked at the background and I recognized one of the assets that they used. It's right around season 2 after Rudius, like, rescues his stepmom, maid? Yeah, some woman. I saw the background and I saw these there. I was like, okay, big company using stock assets. Or whoever they hired to do the background for that particular episode. I was like, okay. I mean, it's quick, easy, and dirty. Probably just needed it out of the way. Just have it look good. But yeah, I basically saw these assets there. I was like, you guys are hilarious. But anyway, been a good way to make rolling hills, at least. It stacks so well and blends together so good. Anyway. Enough stalling and pandering. I mean, who doesn't want to save time? The CEOs don't care just so long as it looks good, right? Any day you want to start responding again. I know it's a lot to ask. Come on, unfreeze. There you go. Back to me despising indoor scenes. because outdoors is so much better. Honestly, I could freaking scrap this and not cry about it, but I'll save. Like, this is so impromptu. I didn't have anything in mind today more than to stream Tales of Zestiria. Breakfast. Like, heck, by the time you get back to this again, it might not even be the same looking scene. Because again, give me outside any day. I could definitely try to make that look good. Whether it's studying the art of Pokemon or just generic anime that I think looked good at the time. And mimic their style. Outside looks good. You know, the highlighted braids of grass, etc. Heck. Some of it's like, at least try to animate it for some stills. Of course, when I finally get around to it, there's gonna be so much frames. But I want to get all the background out the way. Add anything that needs adding later. And by my head count, it starts off in a bedroom, a bathroom, a breakfast, a hallway, a long transitional walk for like 2 to 3 minutes. I can't think of anything else that happens, because I haven't looked at my script in a while. But next time you see me, I'll definitely come back with a plan, a proper one. Oh, even the lighting's off. Better. Was this animated or no? No, it wasn't. I just closed that down. The closest thing to a good background I've made is probably sitting somewhere over here.
Battle stations.
No,
We're getting raided.
no!
This is not a drill. All
Turn
tentacles
back.
on deck.
Who raided in? Hey, Tim. How was me side? Yeah, Tim? It's been a while. I mean, I was lurking on your stream the other day, but, you know. Kind of keeping myself busy with other things. Really should have said something like say hello. Hopefully my mic isn't on the fritz again. Also, we're in the middle of ads. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess while I'm waiting, I might as well keep on working on this or search for the image I wanted to find. Which honestly, it's sitting in Discord somewhere too. What I would really like to get good at is... what's the word? Scene direction? Like, I mean, I make little faraway distance scenes. That... But outside... What? But inside is hard. I was about to say outside's hard. It's not. At least when you have an idea of what you're working with and what you're gonna do. Like, I use little cheat scenes all the time. If it's indoors, I just pander back outdoors after panning to like a clock. Tim, you there? It is like 6 p.m. for her, I think. I guess now the ads are over, I guess I could just do the intro. Or what I consider an intro. Hi Raiders, my name is Toma Tungsteed, your favorite Tungsteed Metal Dragon. Or in this case, what the other girls call me, the worst Metal Dragon. Because boy oh boy does my missus hate me. Ha 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 ha. If you're wondering where the bruises came from, don't worry about it. It was an accident, I promise. And with nobody pandering back to me, I think I'm gonna lean back into finding that file. It might even push a little extra longer than the time. That's all I'm gonna stop at. Yeah, it's nowhere to be found in here. That's annoying. You can just go into the clip art folder, I guess. It's definitely in there. Oh, misclicked. That's for a video game project. Where is the thing? I just saw it. There you are. Now, this is the best I could do for an indoor scene, and half the things in the indoor is not textured. There was an attempt. Indoor scenes are just so busy, man. This is why you have a whole entire team when you work on an anime, right? Oh, so I'm still kind of bigging in the way, huh? Is it raining? It is. But yeah, it's like the best I've done when it came to like doing anything indoors. I sort of gave him halfway with the background. Up 10 minutes. Gotta keep going. I didn't come over here for no reason. I came over here to also grab this. Close. Where is can we do this? Does it make sense? Don't ask me. Again, this whole entire table might be scrapped. That said, back to this. See what I can rush with like 10 minutes. I'm not even gonna reach for the mouse. Look. If it doesn't start looking good fast, then it's gotta go. Get all the bad art out your fingers and then get the good art in, right? That's how I see it. Also, I hope Tim's okay. Normally they at least like say something to me. Did the dogs just run out the gate? It's fine. Dogs did not run out the gate. They were just eagerly trying to go to my uncle's car. Anyway, let's hurry up. I hate indoor scenes, but let's go. Eventually I'll find the right texturing for it. Maybe it'll look good. For now, we're just gonna rush getting the table's legs. And I'm gonna bother getting the vector lines out. I'm just gonna use this tool. I also need to message a shark about a thing. Because I could use some advice. This is bad. It's alright, Tim. Just glad you're okay. I was like, is Tim okay? Let's see about that. Microphone wasn't working. It started giving troubles. My control fell before stream started. Had to substitute for art. Hi, princess. How you doing? Oh my gosh, you okay? See, my first thought is Tim okay? Because normally you say something to me. Oh, I hope they haven't made a mess in your apartment while you were sleeping. Now I'm worried because she isn't saying anything. Oh, good. What a freaking creep. Was this showing I heard the door getting pulled and kicked? I got to have been terrifying. But normally when I hear that happening around my house, I end up going outside and chasing them off. Uh-oh. Fucking crazy people, man. Good lord. You guys... Somebody's calling me. I'll be right back. better now, I hope. Insert cry emote. Asked what they wanted at my door. They were like, oh yeah, you know where the spray can is? Yeah, I looked at the audio interface and it was green constantly. So I was like, uh-oh. I don't know. Maybe there is a word that's similar to better? That is really, really bad. Either that or I need to go check my list of slurs that are tied to this translator. I don't know. Unless somebody really doesn't like the word better. How would butter be anything bad? It doesn't like better. Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna keep pushing on a little bit longer. Betting. The word betting? Come on. So it doesn't like bet and it doesn't like butter. Well, no, it likes butter. It doesn't like better or bet. This is so weird. Anyway. Okay, sure. After that, I'm definitely quitting. I'm just gonna just want to get the legs in. I need to like dim this. I hope Tim's okay, cause she said the dude tried to get in. Her parents are home now, at least. Of course, princess. Anything else you want me to do for you? Yeah, it's horrifying. I went outside the other day, and there was a homeless guy in the freaking trash. Of course, that's typical. Normally, I get somebody jumping over the fence around back, and that's the when it gets annoying and scary. But I'm the only guy around that ever pays attention when somebody's breaking into the house. I'm like literally the first one up and out. Unless I'm asleep. This is too thick. to a psychiatric place? I hope they are okay and they get the help they need. I know my own sibling needs to go to a psychiatric place and get her head checked. But let's not get into that. Better. Let's just cut around and use this. Yep, use the rectangle. I'm not sure how far this is. Stop it. Not sure how far this is gonna go. Because it's at an angle. Well, let's pretend it's straight. Dogs are fighting again. Let's go. Can I move these chairs? That'd be so good for me right now. Or is it all just one single unit? No, my angle. I was afraid of that. And it's so hard to center back. Control Z is not gonna fix this. I've messed up. Are we actually back at the angle I want to be at? No way. What I'm gonna do is save and try to delete the chair. Or move it before Daniel goes, no, I like the chair. Oh, I can just move it. That works. Though honestly, if I could just send it to oblivion. No, I can't. Undo. If I send it to oblivion, then everything goes with it. I guess I could keep dragging it out of frame. Uh-oh. It moved the whole table. And just wanted to move the chair. Come on, move. Move. Processor. I honestly, I hate the 3D environment inside of Clip Studio Paint. It's so laggy for my computer. Anyway, shift back to this. I just want a clear view of this other leg here. Let's keep cutting corners like this. Why are the dogs barking? Well, no, it's the one that normally barks at the other dog, so there's no problem in the house. I should message Tim after this. I think I'm in her Discord. And you know, I could have honestly saved myself time, dragged away all the chairs and converted this 3D layer to like lines and something or other, whatever it's called, I forget. What's it called? Lines and tones, and then just connected what wasn't connected properly. Would have saved me like the whole entire stream. Honestly, I got more time today than I thought I was gonna get to do anything. But I'm gonna use the excess time that I think I have to fix this stupid controller that fell. If it can't be fixed, I gotta go out on the road and buy one tomorrow. And probably some new earphones. The interface I'm going to have to order. Oh, 5 minutes. I also need to check on Tattered, see if he's okay. He was sick. And there's so many people I need to check on now. Last I heard, he came back home to Japan from his family trip, and he's sick. I asked him to like work on something for me as a favor. I haven't checked on him back since. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm sick, homie." He didn't use homie, but you know. Not to mention he was in Hawaii the whole time when that whole tsunami hit. I never checked if everything was okay after that. I know it's been like 6 months, 5. whenever the tsunami hit Hawaii. The little man was there. I'd have been so terrified. Natural disasters are the freaking worst. Another person needed to probably check on is Shy. Yeah, he does. But he was on like a trip for like work and stuff over in Hawaii. I know Japan's more earthquake country and their earthquakes are frequent. Yeah, I might just convert it all to lines and tones after stream. Shh, Siri bot, don't tell me there's less time. Stop it. I didn't say Siri. Give me more time. You only got 1.5 legs done. I could go for some oranges right now. Might be getting sick. Come on. Come on. Come on. Would it be faster if I used my hands and the tablet? Yes. But it's cleaner this way. Shh, don't tell me I got 15 seconds. Shoot, go away. Stop it. Stop it. No. All right. It's the last bit of the legs. It's the last bit of this leg. Half a table. Half a table. We are. Better. It's missing 2 legs, but it is mostly fine. The other stuff is obscured here anyway. When next you see this scene, it'll probably be more complete or completely different because the room is this 3D room environment that I just pulled up is not what I have envisioned for the final scene. No. Now, who told you I was Toma? Hmm? Anyway. Yeah, I didn't get much done, but art always takes time. No matter what it is. Okay, well, maybe a generic background art for like outside. You could probably hit one up and do it down in like 2 hours if you wanted to look good. Because when I was doing the first project, I did like 3 a day. Maybe 5. Granted, the backgrounds weren't all that great, but they looked okay. And heck, you even saw how some of them looked. What I am going to do is definitely work on my more drier looking environment kind of works. And definitely work on indoor stuff, because those are definitely some weak points. That said, how about a Norwegian dinosaur? Or, I don't know. I really don't. Yeah, those humans are weird. I would say if I wasn't half human. Okay. Right. We should transition rooms now. And now I need to go check my profile page. Look, I'm not my wife. Random bar. Oh my god, you can't crop anything nowadays, can you? Yeah, could have been worse. It's because I moved the captions window to the bigger scaled monitor. It's like 21,000 whatever. Look, the "Oh, it's you." The "Oh, it's you" is everybody's internet history. That's here. Look, he's around. Look, he's in the backyard. Oh, there he goes. Don't snitch. Do not snitch. No. There he goes. Where'd you think all these bruises came from? It was my boy. I mean, the door. It was the door. Fair point. However, no. Okay. Let's go see a dinosaur. It was his birthday recently and I couldn't stream that day. Or at least I was, you know, indisposed of. However, which way have you? Let's see if he is still alive. Is he still alive? He is. He's playing something super duper retro. As far as I can tell. Rising Zan. So, here's what we're gonna do. You can either tell him happy belated birthday, or just the same old generic raid message, I don't know. Happy birthday, Dino. Happy birthday, Dino, bro. I know. Not. You could say that. It happens when I look down a lot. My family loves me. Anyway. Let's go visit the dino. What invalid username? Let's go wish the Dino Man a happy birthday. Or a happy belated birthday. In fact, yeah, I just had happy belated birthday. Yeah, I have time to change it. Happy belated. There we go. I do promise a better art stream next time. Hi, Cappy. He caught us in the middle of the ending out. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Definitely need that. Alright, make sure y'all tell Mog okay. I mean, hi. Hi, so, Mog. For anybody that gets left behind.